Hey guys, Red Brick Studios back again here, and today, since 2021 is almost over and we're about to be going into 2022, I thought we can take a look at my top 5 best customs of 2021. So let's get into it, starting off with number 5. So starting off from number 5, we have Sora here. I'm not going to say this is my best custom, but it definitely is a good custom, but not my best. It does get the number 5 spot. It's not one of my best, I think, but I still think I did a good job, like an okay job. The paint job isn't the best, and the articulation kind of sucks, but I really do like how the outfit came out and how the keyblade and the head came out. So yeah, there's Sora for number 5. Now let's move on to number 4. Number 4 is my Classic Tales Jack-specific scaled custom. This is an alright custom. Got the number 4 spot. The head, the 3D printed head is really nice. The mold together, the base figure I used works well. The only problem with it is probably the paint. It's very, very sloppy, like most of my paint jobs are. And that can happen from time to time too. The joints don't stay in the best. I don't even think this leg is able to move anymore. Oh, nope, it's just really stiff. But there's Classic Tales for number 4. Now let's move on to number 3. And for the number 3 spot, this is a custom I have not shown off on the channel yet. I have teased it on my Discord. He's going to be in episode 4, but here is Giovanni. This guy is completely handmade, didn't use a base figure at all. He just used wire joints and tinfoil pieces to form a figure, which may not have been the best idea, but he's still very articulated. The only thing that are 3D printed here are the hands and the head, and looks really nice. I really love how this head came out. Didn't get the number 1 spot though, mainly because of these shoes. These shoes look horrible in my opinion, and you can still see some hot glue stains, and his joints are very, very stiff, and I'm afraid of them breaking. That's the problem with using just a full-on wire base. But the suit does look really nice, and I love this head, and just how I made the eyes is amazing. Anyways, let's move on to number 2. And on for the number 2 spot is my Rob the Robot custom. Well, this is a very simple custom and looks really nice. The paint job is alright, mainly because he was all just spray painted. He has a wire jointed waist, which I used very strange bendy wires that you find at like the grocery stores to tie your bags. He's kind of a wired head, but it's very, very loose, and his arms have gotten very loose as well. I mean, they still work though, you can still move them around and stuff. The problems with this figure are probably these bendy wires are showing really hard and are starting to fall off a little bit, but I can always just glue them back on. And this right here, I tried to write the little Rob the Robot thing on there, it doesn't look the best. And his joints are getting a little loose, that's why he's not on the number 1 spot. But this is still number 2, and definitely one of my best customs I have made yet. But we will be moving on to number 1. But before we move on to number 1, I'm going to show off some honorable mentions. A lot of these honorable mentions are like unfinished, some of them are finished. But for our first honorable mention, we have Cloud Strife, one I haven't showed off in the channel. He is in the intro, though. The reason why he really didn't get in is because that paint job. The figure that I tried to paint really didn't paint well. The clothes came out very nice. I just feel like I probably used the wrong base figure. I don't really remember what I used. It was just like some $10 figure I found at a little shop somewhere. His shoulder pad is magnetic, so it can come off, so that way you can pose the arm and just put it back on. Another honorable mention here, another really good custom, Palutena. The reason why she just didn't make the list is mainly because of that face paint job. I'm not a big fan. And the hair paint job I'm also not a big fan of. And she's also looked say, a little chubbier than she should be, but that's mainly because of all the different fabrics I had to use in the dress. For my last honorable mention is King K. Rool. This is also really like an unfinished custom that I really haven't finished yet. There's a lot more I want to work on this guy, that's why he didn't make the top part, but I really do like this custom. He's just unfinished. He has a lot of interchangeable parts. He has an interchangeable head, which is still unfinished. The face definitely does need to be painted. I just haven't worked on him in a while, so yeah, but he did make the honorable mentions though, so good for King DDD. And now, for the #1 custom of 2021. One I have not shown off on the channel yet, but I have shown off on the Discord, on my Discord server. The link is in the description below if you'd like to join. But here he is, the bad boy, you all know him, King K. Rool. Now, this custom is amazing. There are some paint mistakes, like there, but still, it just shocks me on how well I made this. How he was made, I'll just show off how he was made because I never made like a full review of him, is that it's kind of like a mascot costume, I would say. There's a wrestler figure, like a wrestler's torso under this. Then I made a shell to go over, which was, the shell was this and this back part right here, which then I just glued in together so that way his arms would be sticking out. Then I cut a hole through the hands so that way I could put these bigger hands in. And the legs were originally supposed to be articulated using those Pokemon Mega Construct joints, but they would always fall off, so now they're just static. But I also made this dude a lot of accessories, which is one of the reasons why he is the #1 spot. First of all, his crown does come off, and you can put his pirate hat on so he can be Captain K. Rool. Yes, I know that logo is super bad, but he also has his blunderbuss, which he can't really hold. He can kind of hold it. You put it on him like that. There is his blunderbuss. It also comes with the, hold up, I made this too, the blunderbuss ball, which is just a 3D printed ball painted black, but this is the official ball from the Smash Bros. Models, so put his crown back on. He also, one of the newest accessories I made for him, I don't know, I made this dude so many accessories, but he also comes with his jetpack, which kind of falls apart a little bit. Here's the jetpack. You can simply just lift up his cape. Oh, no, you don't even have to lift up his cape. I forgot about this part. I cut a hole through his cape, and there is a magnet there, and it just kind of sticks on. Takes a little bit getting on, but there you go. The propeller can kind of spin, but it does fall out from time to time. Can't really spin on his back. But there you have it. There is King K. Rool, one of my best customs of 2021. Thank you all for watching, and tell me in the comments which custom was your favorite. But thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time in 2022. See you later. Bird Bick out. Peace.